What's up? This is more biscuits. We're playing Burnout 3. We're going for a 100% run. We'll get all the extra stuff at the end when we do everything else. Get all the golds and all that other good stuff. But I ended up getting the double takedown right here at the beginning. I'm trying to get my bearings. It's been a while. I was getting bullied by these guys a lot. But I held steady. This would have been a good drift. Little weaving and wobbling here, eh? That's always fun. Yeah. I almost lost it here to this guy. Almost ran into the wall here and here. But I held it. Grabbed a perfect lap. Used that boost to catch back up. Run into this guy. And I took him out. Filled my boost meter back up. Gave me a chance to catch up with this guy, and I missed. And he ends up smacking into me like that. Tried to get it in there, but that didn't work. But I saw an opportunity here, so I took it. Got the signature takedown. That's right. Ended up getting the gold medal. Got that gone fishing, man. Don't ask me where I'm at. You don't know. Got a couple trophies. First double takedown. Then it was off to the waterfront for the burning lap. This is one of the easiest ones to get. You can crash a couple times on this, and you'll find, as you will see, by here. As you can see, I restarted, and I crashed there, but I kept this run. And I ended up getting the gold. But it was off to one of the very hard burning laps. That is downtown. Downtown's notoriously hard. For that reason. And that reason. But I kept this run. And I got silver on that. Did a restart. And crashed just like I did in the compact burning lap. So we did another restart. And then I did this. But then, every once in a while you get a run that ends up like this. Lost it here. And almost lost it there, but I nailed it. And we picked up the goal. Just less than 3 seconds to spare. Actually, that was 2 seconds, 2.15 seconds left. Then it was off to the road rage. Downtown again, of course. But we ended up getting 5 takedowns within the first 30 seconds. 3, 4, and 5. him out into a van. That was satisfying. And then it was into Pillar Chaos. That was fun. I ended up getting a few. If I would have smacked into that guy back there, I would have crashed, for sure. Took him out here. Very satisfying spot to smack. And then I did this. Trailer trash, hey? See how it is? I tried to get the signature takedown, but I ended up failing miserably. But at least I didn't crash, so that was good. Yeah, I overshot that. Definitely. But hey, I had nowhere to go on that one either, the way it is. Crashed right here. Respawned, lost control, and went wham! But I got the goal. Picked up 3 new cars for the Compact Series, 1 for the Muscle Series, and then we picked up 1 for the Coupe Series as well, which is really nice. We can use those further down the line once we get to those series. A little bit of foreshadowing there for you. Got the signature takedown, Pillar Driller, and a couple trophies. Then it was off to the first race of the Downtown Series. I called these pink races. So if you win the race, you get the card. This was kind of a boring race. Not a whole lot happened. Got that takedown there, and then I ended up crashing. That was the only crash in this race, though. Ended up picking up a couple more takedowns. Got him right here. That was a good one. And then it was pretty much just perfect lap throughout the other lap, and I just got the goal. And I won the car. Yeah. And then it was off to the special event in Europe for the Vineyard with the Muscle Type 3. Choose white. It's a nice sleek color. I like it. I did this one in one take. Enjoy. First tricky here, if you hit the wall and land on it, you want to take it out. Same thing with the arch. That glare is mean. Picked up the goal with a whole 11 seconds to spare. Picked up the Vineyard postcard. And then it was off to the Kings of the Road face-off. This Dominator's hard. They cranked up the settings on this so it's more aggressive. You'll see that as it's driving it. The cars in this one, they have that aggression cranked up. It attacks your bumper to try to trick you and to try to get you to attack it and to second guess yourself. You'll see me do that a few times in this race. Yeah, I'm trying here. But I got him right here. And then into some nice leisurely drifting. I will not slow down. And I almost lost it here. He catches back up, but I take him out again. Picks up some more boost. Catches up again, but I take his ass out once more. Starting the needle, he catches up. Ends up holding the lead for a minute. But I end up taking the gold home and he was right out of my ass that whole race. But I ended up getting it and I won his car and picked up an extra one along the way. The Muscle Assassin, that's a good one. Alright, now it's off to the waterfront face off. Sorry about that. Yeah, he ends up taking us both out there. That's what I was telling you about the aggression. He tries taking me out there. I tried taking him out there. And he returns the favor. And then I spun him out and screw ourselves over. Almost crashed here. This car's wonderful for drifting. It's got great control. He almost took me out there, but I returned the favor and took his ass out. Absolutely killed that drift. Then I completely came in way too steep and smacked into the wall. And that allowed him to catch up. Here's the aggression thing I was telling you about. Hits me there, tries to take me out, and smacks me here and almost takes me out again. But I got the gold. Got that pink slip. He's amused to sound like that car's giving me a kiss every time it goes by. Now it's time for the dockside special event. I always choose yellow, especially with this car. It took me a couple times to get it right. I crashed here. Ended up picking up the silver for that run. And then, I crashed in the safe spot. Did a rage restart. And then I did this. With less than 2 seconds to spare. Very satisfying. I thought that was a really good run. Picked up the dockside postcard. A little something for my troubles. Goes back to the USA to hit the Compact Series Grand Prix. And that was a terrible choice for a car. I remember when I was saying about foreshadowing. This thing is squirrely as all heck. Got a takedown there. You'll see me trying to overcompensate for the turns that I did. You just barely have to push on that toggle and it'll just want to go. Took him out. He psyched out for me and gave me a little bit of extra boost. Almost lost it there. Lost it there, and I lose it there. That thing's just squirrely as all hell. Very difficult to control. But I still managed to get takedowns and keep managing to get back into first. And I overshot it there. Took myself out. Lost my position, but I caught it back up. Ended up getting my takedown that I was trying to get earlier. Lots of that drift. Almost lost it there. And I lose it here. It's a difficult race just mostly because of the car just did not want to handle the way I wanted it to. That was a whoa moment. I don't know why, how I kept it going. Had a good trip started until I got air and lost it. I kept it steady the best I could. I ended up picking up the gold and adding 6 points to the Grand Prix total. Then it was off to the next race. Took it slow here for obvious reasons. Those pillars are deathly. You end up in last place and then you'll be struggling to chase first place the entire race. But even though I took it slow, I still end up doing things like that. But hey, whatever. Just gotta keep going, man. He gave me an opportunity for a takedown. I took it, gave myself some boost and an opportunity to catch back up, which I promptly did. Gave myself another takedown. And then I lost it and I crashed. Can't see over those hills, and I completely missed the aftertouch. Took him out. Hell out of there. Completely butchered these drones. See what I did there? So that gave me an opportunity to try to take him out. And I tried, but then he comes up from behind, psychs out. That gave me an opportunity to grab him and pick up the trophy. Indeed. Nailed that drift. Came in with the gold, adding 6 more points to the Grand Prix total. One more race to go. Off to the waterfront. This was a pretty eventful race. Lots of battling. Lots of drift opportunities. Then we got Tokyo Drift over there, speaking of which. Ended up picking him off. out, but overshot it right through the wall. Twice in a row with that dominant, right? Took him out. Tried to take him out. And ended up paying the price. It's a clean crash. This race is where I found out that this car is a drift car. This is the perfect track for it. A little bit of sideways flying for your afternoon. By the way, this is my first video. When it comes to these kinds of things, let me know what you guys think about it. Comments down in the comment section. Leave a like if you liked it, and most definitely please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. This isn't the first game we're going to be testing. Oh, there's a thread in the needle. Tried to hold it here. Almost lost it. He tried to pass me, but I didn't let him. Yes, he's great at drifting. Let's figure it out. Smooth. Had to do a weird even one thing here to keep it under control, but I did it. And we ended up picking up the gold and winning the Grand Prix in first place on all 3 races. Very satisfied. Very. Picked up 4 new cars for our troubles and unlocked the Muscle Series. Muscle Series will be the next video, so if you're looking forward to seeing that, stay tuned for that. Hopefully my style will get a little better as we continue on with this. And the 4th one. First after touch takedown, 5 takedowns in a race. And 1 revenge takedown. Then it was off for the last race of the Compact Series, which is the face-off of the Compact Prototype. I picked this car because I can control it. This guy was mean. He took me out in the first 5 seconds. Done. But I tried to stay close to him. I tried to keep up. Tried to take him out a couple times. He was not having it. But then he made a mistake and went on the wall. So I took that opportunity to take his ass out and get a little bit of revenge. Killer drift through that. Oh yeah. Almost lost it here. But I kept it. Almost lost it there. He tries taking me out. Twice, and I end up taking myself out into a taxi. Good job. Had some practice on here from the last race, so that was helpful. Tried taking him out there, but I just a little too early. And I ended up getting him there with a little fake out. Almost had that drift. If that semi was not there, I would have had it. But gave me the opportunity to get my boost back. But he was still right on my ass. That left foot going right now. Messed that drift up. Messed that drift up. I didn't see anybody in my mirror. And then all of a sudden, there he is. Where the hell did he come from? Flying. Flying. why. Yeah, that happened. Sorry, I was jamming to the music. If you guys like the music, that's my music. Yeah, we ended up getting the gold though. Grabbing that pink slip. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the video. That was the compact series for Burnout 3 Takedown.